discovered over 10% of our ocean. Can you believe that? All the strange but beautiful creatures that are just chilling there, and we most likely have no clue? Well, I guess I need to change that by the smallest amount. You see, myself and two professionals from the Macduff Aquarium will be diving deeper into some incredible sea life, including starfish, lobsters, and skates. Let's begin with starfish. They are predators. The end. I promise this documentary isn't that boring. Starfish are predators and eat clams, mussels, and snails. Very sorry, Gary. You can find starfish in rocky areas, but watch out, as their 5 arms have hundreds of sucker feet to help them move about and hang on to rocks. Lucky for them, if they ever so happen to lose an arm, they can just grow them back. But this is just your common starfish. There are many more types, such as the scarlet, bloody Henry, spiny, cushion star, and even a 7-armed starfish. Now we're moving on to lobsters. The squat lobster has claws almost twice the length of its own body, and your average lobster can live for over 60 years, mostly found blue or grey. Here we have one of the most legendary lobsters. Give it up for Linda! She is very rare because of her colour, orange. So rare that she is kept in the back so no other fish can eat her. You might be wondering why you mainly see lobsters red. That's because they lose their pigment when they're cooked. Now swiftly moving on, this is Bubbles. He's my little lobster I got to name, and not super long ago, he used to be a roe, which is a type of lobster and fish egg. I'm now going to leave the rest of the talk to the professionals.
Cuckoo wrasse, the female and male looks totally different. The female is sort of salmon pink colour with a black and white stripe just back of her tail. The male is bright blue, iridescent blue and orange, and quite different. Usually slightly larger, but not necessarily. But the really cool thing about wrasse, including the cuckoo wrasse, is that they're almost always female when they're born. There's very, very, very few males.
And now, probably what I'm most excited to talk about, skates. And now, let's clear up something beforehand. Skates and rays are very similar, but I promise there is a huge difference to these sharks. To tell them apart, skates have a pointy and longer nose. Who would have known? Skates are born in what's called a mermaid's purse. Now would you look how cute them little babies are, oh my god! These little guys will be in their purse for up to 9 months.
We've got lots of thornback rays here at the aquarium, which are actually a type of skate, so it's a bit of a misnomer. So we don't have any rays here at the aquarium. They're not very common in the North Sea, but the thornback skates that we do have breed here at the aquarium. So yeah, we do have eggs, and we incubate the eggs, and then we hatch them out, and once the babies are big enough, they'll go out on display. So you can see baby skates in quite a few of the tanks.
And my favourite animal by far, and the reason we started this job, this hobby, was the flapper skate, or is the flapper skate, which is the largest skate in the world. We get them off of Scotland and not very many other places. You get them off Ireland, and I think they're probably found up Norway and Iceland and places like that as well. but they're critically endangered. They're actually more endangered than giant pandas, and you guys have probably never heard of them, I'm assuming. And they're literally in the Murray Firth. We get them here. They're huge. Like I said, they're the biggest skate in the world. So the female can be almost 3 meters in length. So that's twice my height almost. You know what I mean? So they're big animals, over 2 meters across. And yeah, their purses are almost the size of an A4 sheet of paper when they're fresh, when they're wet. So they're huge, and they wash up on the beach. I found one 2 days ago. I was walking just off Fraserburgh looking for them, and found one just washed up on the beach. And this is a critically endangered animal. I've just found one of his empty egg cases, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, flapper skate, Dipterus intermedius, if you must know.
Sadly, that's as much fish talk as I have for now, but a massive thank you to Marie and the Macduff Aquarium team for letting me and my crew film. And to you, the audience, I hope you enjoyed and learned something new.
If you crack an egg underwater, it stays as a sphere. So the white will be surrounding a yolk because there isn't as much gravity to make it go and splot out like that. Not very deep. And you can sort of blow it about to each other a little bit like you see astronauts with water in space. Because there's a lack of gravity, it stays as these globules. Well, that's what an egg would do underwater.